What is going on? And happy Sunday!
Happy Sunday, everyone.
Happy Sunday, everybody, and we are back. Sorry we weren't here last week. Last week I was very sick, and because of the way I was feeling, there was no way we could record. So we had like no podcast last week, but we're back on regular schedule. I am 100%. Our son is 100%, and we are ready to do this. Alright, if you guys don't know, this is Turtle Recall, and this is the news portion of the Turtle Recall podcast. So we're just going to be talking about this week in the Ninja Turtle news front. If you want to listen to the full audio podcast, that comes out every Thursday wherever you see podcasts, and where we look at every single episode of the original series. This week we are looking at the episode April Gets in Dutch. It's a weird sentence structure kind of thing. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we will. But the full audio podcast will be there Thursday. But we're just doing the news portion of this podcast, and we got some interesting stuff. All figure news, because that's pretty much anytime we have Ninja Turtle news, it's all usually just figures. So let's go ahead and get started. Before we get started, I am Jason.
And my name is Anna.
Yeah, and let's get started with this week's news. So, last time we came on, we talked about the Bride of Frankenstein, April O'Neil.
Yes.
Yeah, that was like when they revealed it and everything. So, between that time, NECA has put a pre-order on this on their site, and this is like the fortunate part is that like why we had to this is the fortunate part of like us like missing a week, because at first the only place was to pre-order it was the NECA site, but now you can actually pre-order from there, or you can pre-order it from other like online retailers like Entertainment Earth or Big Bag Toy Store. So that also confirms that this is going to be a general figure release like the other Universal Cross Ninja Turtle figures. Mm-hmm. Because that was the only uncertainty, because NECA was kind of being coy about it, because every time people were asking, like, hey, is this going to have a wide release? They didn't answer the question. Now, like I said, you can pre-order this from the NECA website, and the pre-orders at the NECA website last until this Tuesday. So if you're listening to the audio podcast, the NECA pre-orders will be done. And the NECA pre-order is like made to order, so like there's no way for it to sell out. It's just like, like however many people order it is how many they'll make. But like I said, you can also pre-order the Bride of Frankenstein, April O'Neil, also on Entertainment Earth. You can also Big Bag Toy Store. The difference is that when you pre-order from NECA, you have to pay for the pre-order up front. The other two online retailers, you pay for it like when it ships. So whichever you prefer. The NECA store does sell it $2 cheaper. They're selling it for $33, while the other places are selling it for $35. But NECA has a more expensive they have a more expensive shipping, because they have a flat rate of $15. So that's all like the caveat in it. And more than likely the NECA pre-orders are probably going to get theirs first. So if you were like, hey, I want this first, like don't quote me on this, because it is not a guarantee, but more than likely NECA will send out to the people who ordered straight from the NECA site before they send it out to the other retailers. Okay. All right, so that's really all we want to talk about that. But I do want to mention this, because this did get released in between the time.
They changed the face?
No, they didn't change the face. All right, so because when it was first put on the NECA site, and like I said, NECA was being coy, or like saying, oh, like they weren't saying that it was being if it's a NECA store exclusive or not. The one thing that they did say was that they had two versions. They had the one that you can pre-order now, and then they also had the Bride of Frankenstein signature edition from Judith Hoag. And this was limited to 2,000. This did get sold out like on its first day. It didn't like sell out like immediately. It didn't like sell out like the other April O'Neil action figure that they did last year that had the signature. But this one did sell out like in its first day. It just took a little longer, even though like the availability was just the same because both were 2,000 units. Now, if you did get this one, unfortunately, if you're hearing about this just now, you're too late. It's been sold out. But if you did get this one, you get like an exclusive 5x7 card of original art of the Bride of Frankenstein, April O'Neil. This is the cover of the actual figure itself. So you get the signed. It's signed by Judith Hoag. I mean, like the price difference. This was $100, while like the other figure was like $33.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was a big price hike, and I have like several theories on like why it didn't sell out like right away. One, the price, that $70 price tag was kind of. Was kind of high, even though you are getting a signature, is still. But the thing is that NECA already offered Judith's signature last year with that other April action figure, the one that was based off the movie. So I think a lot of people were like, already got her signature. I don't really need another one. And also, the big draw of that one was that the fact that April came with the yellow rain jacket. And this one, the only thing that's different, it just comes with this card that's signed.
Yeah.
And like, the first thing.
They should have done like some extra custom to make it like.
Yes, they should have put some extra customization in there.
Even this necklace.
Yeah, no, I agree. Like make it like, I don't know, like, because I think the other one has this necklace, but like make it like more elaborate. Like make it something, just something where like people feel like, oh, I want to get this one, because like I said, the other one had the yellow raincoat, and other people like that was the big draw. People like, there was a lot of people that are like, I don't care about the signature, I just want the yellow raincoat. I mean, that's why I think this one took a little. Legendary Black Guy said he missed out twice already. Oh, that is so unfortunate. I apologize. I will say, if you are in the Atlanta area, we know Judith will be here in June at the Ranger Stop and Pop convention. Because like that's also what I wanted to talk about, was like, I know a lot of people, like, as much as they would like to have Judith's signature, they would actually like want to meet her. Yeah, and because we had this conversation, some of the experience, we had this conversation ourselves, like when this one came out, and because like it is a difference between like getting something signed and getting it signed in person. Yes. Just for that experience, but I mean. It does stink for Legendary Black Guy that that you missed out on the signature. If you want to message us on Twitter, we might be able to work something out. If you want to just a signature, we might be able to help you out with that. And I can't see says hi. What is going on? I know I've seen him. Hi. I know he comes on. He messages us on Twitter a few times, and I've also seen him in our Discord. Thanks for joining us, guys. I appreciate that. All right, I want to go to the next thing I want to talk about. The next thing I'm going to talk about is Super7, because Super7 has a site exclusive figure, and I actually think it's pretty cool. They have this glow in the dark foot soldier. So the only way to pre-order this right now is from Super7 site. It's not going to be on any other retailers. Yes, Canty said Twitter and Discord. Yes. Uh, but yeah, uh, this foot soldier is the exact same foot soldier that you were able to order from Super 7 before, except this time he has some like all of his weapons are glow in the dark and pretty much most of his body. Like the only things that's not really glow in the dark is pretty much the hood part, but his eyes do glow in the dark.
That's cool.
Yeah, yeah, and it's that electric blue glow in the dark. Uh, it's that electric blue glow in the dark from it's very similar to the Baxter Stockman that they did like for that San Diego Comic Con exclusive figure. Like
I
they
think
did a
so.
couple.
I think the purple in the head and the pink one also might be those blue color lights.
It could be. So the only place you can pre-order this figure right now is on Super 7's site. It's going to be available for 30 days. As of now, I think it's already been up for 10, I believe. You know, you still have time. So wherever you're listening to this, you still have time to pre-order. It looks pretty cool. You know, I think the limit is 2. So if you want to like army build as much as you can like, you know, definitely do that. And like just you know, if you just want to add, if you already have some Super 7 foot soldiers and you want to add more to it, like, you know, I personally, I'm a sucker for glow in the dark. I think they're pretty cool. So Legendary Black Guy wants to know what's his price. The price is $55 on Super 7 site.
Okay.
It is Super 7. It's 55. When you pre-order on Super 7, it's you do pay for it up front. So you pay for it, and then it's expected to ship in September 2023. So you're gonna like pay for it and then wait a year.
How tall are they?
They are about 7 inches. They're about 7 inches tall. But you know, we do have a what's it called, a review video of the Raphael Super 7 figure. We need to review the other. We have all the other turtles. We just haven't got around to reviewing them.
I wish they made one that you could replace the body with the one that is like already cut and the wires out.
Oh yeah, that's a NECA one. But yeah, that would be really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're not. That's a NECA. That's not a Super 7. But that would actually be pretty cool if we can replace that. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, you know, you can pre-order that, and also wherever you guys are listening to this, we have all the pre-order links like in our description. So, like, you know, if you're listening to this and you were like, oh hey, where you could pre-order it? You know, our description has those pre-orders. So we got you covered over there. And before I move on, I do want to say that one thing Legendary Black Guy said. He says he thinks he follows us on Twitter. So I think I've seen your Twitter handle before. But yeah. Thank you if you do. Because you know we like followers. We like people who we love when people interact with us. That's our big thing. Because you know we do it for you guys. The last thing I want to talk about, and we're going back to glow in the dark because I'm a sucker for glow in the dark, but we're actually going to be talking about San Diego Comic Con figures because the Loyal Subjects has announced their San Diego Comic Con figures, which are available for pre-order right now. The first one I want to talk about is this glow in the dark Casey Jones. It's going to be like the Casey Jones that we saw before. If you remember, we talked about it a few months ago.
Yeah. So what is glowing in the dark?
Like, so his weapons glow in the dark, and I believe his face mask also glows in the dark. Maybe his shirt, I can't tell from the picture, to be honest.
I think also his shirt.
Yeah, I know, it looks like it could be a shirt. I mean, unfortunately, these are digital renders, so we don't actually have the physical figure what it looks like yet. These are just like the digital render. I do want to talk about his face because, all right, so the Loyal Subjects Casey Jones figure, the one that you can pre-order off of Walmart right now, the one we talked about before, he had the face that looked like from the 2003 series. This one, he has that same face. It's like, you know, but they painted like face mask on it. So, and like the way that they painted the face mask, it almost looks like how Casey looks in the 2012 series when he first like takes off the mask, and like he had that weird face paint.
Skeleton.
Yeah, he had that skeleton face paint like on his face, like when he took off the mask and everything. So it's almost like this hybrid of like the 2003 Casey face with like a paint job of a like, you know, the 2012. So that's and I'm thinking that the reason why they chose this one for this particular one is one, to make it more unique for like the Comic-Con exclusive. Also, because it looks like his face glows in the dark, and I think they just want to make his unmasked face also glow in the dark. So, yeah. So, this, like, you know, this is available. This is going to be available for pre-order, I believe. This is going to be a comic. This is going to be a Comic-Con exclusive figure, and it's a PX exclusive. So that means that that it's going to be available on those specialty online retailers. The other Comic-Con exclusive figure that they released for loyal subjects is this Rocksteady and Bebop. And Rocksteady and Bebop, they're in a different color. They're like this orangish. So if you're seeing on YouTube, you can see the exact color, but it's like this orange tint that it's this orange tint, and it's supposed to represent them flashing when you play in the arcade game. So because the way when you play the arcade game is that when you fight a boss, when they're about to die, they flash, and then they flash like, you know, the more they flash, that means the closer, like the closer that their health is almost done. It's basically kind of like, you know, like after, like, you know, if you get defeated and then you see like they're flashing orange, is just to get the kids to put another quarter in to just kind of you know, just get another, like, you know, just to be like, oh, I still have a chance to actually, like, you know, be yes, it is very very dope looking. Yeah, we have a special guest who's taking us away from the microphone. You know, that's our little son over there. It's supposed to be his bedtime, but you know, he's being a little stubborn right now. This is the advantage of like listening to us live.
Yes, this is a transformation from the
crib. Yeah. The transportation from the crib to the big boy bed. You don't get this in the audio podcast. So all this is getting audio edited out in the audio podcast. But yeah, so yeah, Anna's being dragged away again. So I'm gonna continue going. But as Legendary Black Eye did say, like, very dope looking. To be honest, I like the paint scheme for both these Roxanne and Bebop and the Casey Jones. Though I will say, like, so if you guys remember when we talked a few months ago about the Rocksteady and Bebop loyal subject figures, they actually have it like where we get to actually have them turn into their humans. They still, since this is just a repaint, this is a San Diego Comic-Con repaint, you can still make it into their humans. It's just that because it's just a repaint, Rocksteady still has the jacket, because that was their way to get around with Rocksteady, so we don't have to change the color of the arms. We just have to just do it like where he has both the shirt and the jacket, so that way all you have to do is just change the hands to get the human flesh color. And I just thought it was just really interesting on the art for Rocksteady, because on the art of the box, they actually show them, like, you know, flashing, and like they're like, you know, like basically like on the ground, like you defeated them. Rocksteady's art, they actually added the the sleeves, the jacket sleeves, to the art of the figure of the video game art. Which, if you played the arcade game, he did not have the jacket. Uh, so so both those low subject Sega Comic Con figures are available up for pre-order. If you're wherever you listen to this, we have the pre-order links for you guys, so you can start pre-ordering them right now. And like I said, both of them are going to be PX exclusive, so you should be able to also pre-order from your local game shop or your local comic book shop as well. And I believe it's also going to be available as GameStop as well. I believe PX exclusives also go in there. So that's pretty much all we have for this week. Is there anything you want to add for the people other than the fact that like our son?
I think I have to watch the replay.
I know, yeah. Anna missed like half the news. She missed half the news. She missed the all the Sega Comic Con exclusive stuff.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to check them.
Yeah. Well, I'll definitely get you caught up afterwards. But thank you so much, everyone who joined us for this week. And we are back to regular schedule. Hopefully next time our son will actually go to bed and we won't have to pull Anna away from the microphone. But thank you, I Can't See, and thank you, Legendary Black Eye, for joining us. Before we end, I see I Can't See. Speaking of the game, I don't collect figures, but I'm definitely getting both upcoming TMNT games on the Switch. We're definitely getting both Shredder's Revenge and the Cowabunga collection on the Switch as well. If you guys don't know, me personally, the Switch is my personal preference for video games. I do have some of the other systems. I don't have like I don't have the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox Series 156X YZ thing. And I appreciate Legendary Black Eye. I appreciate you coming back. But we will get on both on Switch. But thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you guys next week. And thank you so much. All right, till next time, guys. See ya.